drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Red Wings win the opening faceoff, and we are underway with this one. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone.
Slides it across.
Calgary's got the puck. Now a quick pass to Coleman. Puck moved over to Anderson. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Deflected in front. Right in the low slot. And he puts that one aside with ease. And he slides it quickly to Paul. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. All alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle. And the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Trying to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room. Gets a little bit fine and just misses wide.
Feeds it over. Calgary's got the puck against the half wall. Slides it up to DeBrincat. And that's poked away by Weegar. He carries the puck up along the wing. Toss to the front. Fantastic save.
Talbot's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Dished on over to Frost. Pass out front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Quick feed to Sari. Oh, it serves up a little too sweet with that save. Puck picked up in the open ice. With possession along the wall. And makes the routine save. Moves it quickly over to Sharangovich. The Flames move it in. Here's a feed in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Dishes it off. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, what a chance. It puts it just wide.
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Calgary's got possession at center. Slides the puck to Miromanov. The Flames will play it in their own end. Backlund's got the puck. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Taken by Watson. From the point, they take control of it. Passes it over. The Flames have it now. Calgary's got it into the offensive zone. Slides it across. Campbell's on that poke check, and it pays off. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it over. Scores! What a shot! The Red Wings take a 1-0 lead here in the late goings of period number 1. This is a huge goal momentum-wise, isn't it?
Well, yeah, James, if you score a goal at the beginning of a period or at the end, it really sets the tone and temperature for your team. And it also puts your opponent back on their heels, and that's exactly what you wanted to happen. But now that the game is wide open, you're heading into intermission. So that's going to give both teams an opportunity to reset. You got to find a way to continue to push in that second period.
Here he is, close! Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. And that's stolen by Cup.
Detroit's been working hard all night, James. Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call.
Well, it's not good timing to take this penalty, James, late in the frame, and a close game at that, but they just got to get to the intermission, and then they can reset.
The frozen biscuits drop, and we are back underway here. Moves it to Petrie. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Oh, here we go. Detroit's penalty killers get a hold of it. From center, they get into the attacking area. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Fires it on net, and that's deflected off someone in front. The Red Wings have it now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Dishes it off. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Wolf. There you go. Period number 1 is done. We're going to come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Detroit's shorthanded unit has done a solid job to this point. Just a few more seconds to spare as they win the draw. Strong defensive effort. Calgary's got it in their own zone. Frost's picking up steam. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. On the attack along the boards. Comes up with the steal. The Red Wings gain possession. And the play continues. Turn that one aside. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Oh, he'll feel that one. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Quick whistle stops the play.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
Detroit's taking possession in their own end. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
The Red Wings gain possession of the defensive zone. And that's picked up by Zeri. Puck picked up by Pospisil. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Nice zone entry on the left side. To his teammate. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone.
Siders up and ready to get back on the ice.
And the power play unit comes up empty on that one.
Well, and you have the player advantage and you're down by a goal.
With the goaltender. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor.
Detroit's now taking a 2-goal lead here in the second.
Well, that's a huge goal. That's going to give him a 2-goal cushion. You can see the excitement on the bench right now. That's all it takes to have an impact. They put it in the net. Now they can take a deep breath and go play with creativity.
Wolf's going to hang on for a whistle. Detroit's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Calgary's going to start with the puck in their own end. Lomberg's lugging the puck. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Puck grab by Backlund. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that goes off course off a body. Fires one on goal. And he shuts the door again.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes.
Oh, off the post! Wolf's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. More than half the frame has been played here. Detroit's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And off the draw, they win possession. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Quick pass to Sherratt. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. They've got numbers. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Both teams readying here for the face-off. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Works it across to Smith. Takes it into the slot, and that's broken up. Comfer's looking to make something happen here in the corner. From in close, and he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Coronado. Drives it to the crease. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Raymond's moving the puck through his own zone. Pushes it across to DeBrincat. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Calgary's looking to break out. A little back and forth. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Drives to the paint! Oh, what a save on the play!
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Flames can't seem to find a way to get shots on net here, James, and they're going to have to if they want to get back in this game. I mean, it's still close because of their goaltender. Now in the third period with less runway, they got to take some risks, they got to take some chances if they want to gain offensive possession.
Oh, and he cracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Wolf's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Detroit's got a 2-0 lead. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes it in front, and he hangs on to the puck. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Gives him a jolt with that hit. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Time for the officials to hand out the judgment. Anderson's getting called for tripping. Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
The Flames carried along the wall. Calgary's got the puck against the board. Misses big time, and he teed off on all of it.
Well, I don't think it was in his wheelhouse, James, and he probably should have collected the puck and not elected for the one-timer. That's way off target.
Uyghur's stick handling in his own zone. And that's deflected. Puts it on net. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Shot! And just a bit outside.
Anderson's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Got to give the penalty killers a lot of credit as the penalty expires.
A great kill and the ability to keep this game within reach. You know now that they've got the momentum moving forward. You never know what's going to come next.
More than half the period left to play. Detroit's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Tarasenko's taking it from his own end. Up along the wing. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Pospisil. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Detroit's got the puck behind the net. Slides it over with pace to Comfer. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Loses his balance on the play. Here's a chance in front. Scores! Calgary's finally
change within the game, and that happened right there on that last sequence. Getting to the middle of the ice, fighting for possession, and that's a sense of urgency late in the third.
Passes on over to Larkin. The Red Wings looking against the half wall. And he takes the feed. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save by Wolf. Oh, what a chance here. Sends it across. Shoots the goal. Wow, what a save. Directed over to Seider. The Red Wings played along the boards. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. From the left side, they gain the zone. Great reach with the poke check. Passes it over to Seider. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. The Flames played along the wing. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed to Seider. And he'll lug the puck back inside the defensive zone. Great poke check on the reach. The Flames gain possession along the wall. And he takes the dish.
Talbot's been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
He scored! Late goings of this period. Detroit's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Flames take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves it quickly over to Kopp. Handles it again. Puck sent over to Kopp. From the neutral zone now. Passes it over. And that's intercepted by Coleman. Great stretch pass as he connects. Sidesteps the check. Here he is with the backhander. Denies him in front. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Edvinsson. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Here's a stretch pass to Kadri. And now it's grabbed by Anderson. Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. The Flames win the draw here in their own end. Uyghur's got it in the defensive end. Slides the puck over. Big play inside the defensive zone. The Red Wings have it now. Takes the return feed. That's all she wrote from this one. The Red Wings got off to a great start and then just really settled down in their own end the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's a balancing act, really. You want some offense, but then you also have to be able to play on...
The Blues take possession to get this one underway. The Flames will play it in their own end. Slides the puck across to Paul. Takes the pass. Coleman's got the puck. Coming on the wall. A shot. And he turns that one aside. Receives the pass. Takes the feed. Oh, great core strength to hang onto the puck after that. Shakes off the coverage. A chance in front. Denies him in close. The Flames play the puck from the back of the net. And he takes the feed. Gets the puck over to Neighbors. Poked away in the offensive end. Puck scooped up by Broberg. Denies him. He got all of it. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Thomas. Moves it to Folk. And he takes a shot. Blocked in traffic. Huberdeau's got the puck in his own zone. The Blues gain control of it. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Zary. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. To the low slot. Scores! It's a Calgary goal! Calgary's got to be feeling good about their game tonight. Here they are leading this one, and they've been dictating the pace of play also.
They get the game's first goal midway through the period, James, but I liked their game right from puck drop. I mean, the way that they started, the urgency around the puck, they pounded it, they've had a heavy forecheck, and now they get rewarded for their efforts.
Tries to get the puck to Kyrou. And that's broken up by Sharangovich. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, look at this. Poked away and forces the turnover at center. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Picked up along the wall by Farabee. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. Across the line from center. Avoids the defender. Here's a feed in front. And that's stopped. Sends one up to Texier. Cutting to the front of the net. Decides to think about it. Quick feed down low. Slides it across. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Calgary's crossed the line and on the attack. Great defensive effort with the stick. Moves the puck up to Sundqvist. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Chance in front! Oh, he got all of that! What a save by Wolf!
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Flames have it now. That knocks it off the puck. Centering feed! Oh, up the iron! And that goes off a player.
The dude's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Feeds it over. Broberg's got it against the boards. Takes himself free. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present, that's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. St. Louis on the attack. Routine save made by Wolf. And that's knocked away by Shen. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
A timely save is everything to your team.
He scores!
Oh, that's fast. 2 quick goals in a minute 20.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels.
The Blues lead it here late in this first period. The Flames win it. Poked away at center by Neighbors. Taken by Coronado. Quick pass to Frost. Here's a shot. Big time blocker stopped by Bennington.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Driving right to the front. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. Intercepted the pass. Here's a chance. All alone. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. And with that, the clock is ticking here on period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Calgary's trailing in this game because they haven't had any urgency around the puck. They've been chasing the game, and they haven't had any possession time.
Sends it quickly to Anderson. Calgary's got it in their own zone. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. Great read with the stick. Moves the puck. Calgary's playing it from the side. Oh, that goes just wide of the net.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James. With the pressure coming in on him, he just releases the puck quick and he misses wide.
Into the corner of the attacking area. Great reach with the poke check by Anderson. Grabs control of it at the point. Ball slugging the puck. Cuts to the paint. Pad save at ease. Takes the pass from his goaltender. St. Louis has it behind the net. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Quick shot. Too much congestion in front. The Flames will play it from the defensive zone. Sundqvist got it along the wing. Great read to break up the play. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Texier's got it in the corner. The Flames take over on possession. And look at the hustle here as they wave off the icing, Cheryl.
Well, intangible, that is the word this coach is looking for. The aggressive ability to get on that puck and negate icing.
Here's a short pass to Faxa. A chance in front. Oh, wins the ball. Handles the puck. Quick feed to Sharangovich. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Slides the puck across to Miromanov. Takes it from the right side. And a strong physical collision on the play there. They've got the defense outnumbered. Dishes it off. Grabbed along the boards by Fowler. St. Louis has it against the half wall. And that's blocked. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Hard hit frees up the puck. Thomas explores his options behind the net. He opts to keep it alive, but all sorts of pressure here. They gain the zone from the left side. Pospisil's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, he stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there. Drives to the sweet spot. Calgary's got a hold of it along the wall. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. The Flames get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Moves it on over to Paul. Passes it over. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Moves the puck across to Kyrou. Slides it across. Huge steal in his own end. Puck picked up by Paul. Look out, here they come on the attack. Sends it over. Puck grab by Paul. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Scooped up along the wall by Lombard. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Less than a minute to go here in the second. Tosses it to Thomas. And he sidesteps the check there. Sends it in front. And that caroms off a twig in front of the net. Here he is on the backhand. Shuts him down. And one last save. 40 minutes to play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths. And then it's on to period number 3 next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. And this one's underway here in the third. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Calgary's got to get the puck, James. I mean, to put it in layman's term, 1, you got to get the puck. 2, you got to score. They're not doing either.
And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot.
Neighbors is certainly showing his competitive flair out there. Something is bothering him. There's no question about him, but he's going to finish the shift.
Moves it quickly over to Huberdeau. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Lots of time left in this period. St. Louis is in the driver's seat. They lead it 2-1 in what has been a very spirited affair. Bean's going to play it against the half wall. Puts it towards the net. That was amazing. What a save by Binnington. The Flames gain possession. And that slides right out to center ice. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And now he moves it quickly to Coronado. Loses the coverage there. Tremendous hip check on the play. Tries to get it over to Fowler. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, but he somehow got a piece of that.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net. When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're short-handed. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
The Blues win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Grabs it with the glove. Nice feed from the right wing. Puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check. Can't connect. And it's a quick pass to Faxa. And now it's over to Neighbors. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Moves it to Pahal. And now he moves it to Coleman. Centering pass. He scores! What a goal!
James, this just shows the critical nature of specialty teams within the game and how they can switch the momentum. I mean, you're on the power play with an opportunity to get up by 2, and you give up a shorty. That's tough. The coach ain't gonna like it at all.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped.
Uyghur's penalty is almost expired.
Scores! Just like that.
Yeah, no way this is gonna count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Play set to resume, and you can see they're still frustrated by that non-goal call. The Flames get a hold of the puck off the draw. St. Louis can't connect on the power play, and not to mention they give up a and we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Makes the stop under pressure. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We got a tie game. Thomas wins the offensive zone faceoff, and here we go. Still keeps a hold of it. Stones him on the one-timer. The Blues get a hold of it. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and he keeps it here. Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? The Blues take it along the wall. The pass in front. Stop! St. Louis has finally found the back of the net, and they lead by 1 here in the third.
Well, and now it's not just about making the safe play. It's about making the right play, James. If they have the opportunity to attack, attack. If they do not have the puck, protect the middle of the ice, push to the outside, and look to retrieve it.
Moves it to Thomas. Handles the pass. Knocked away. Feeds it over to Kadri. Moves into the slot. Knocked off the puck. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Slides it diagonally to Neighbors. Sends the pass over. Neighbors is taken down. A penalty is coming up.
Well, that's certainly not going to help the team. I mean, they're losing by 1. They got to find a way to get some momentum to get on the board. Now they find themselves killing a penalty.
Another chance here on the man advantage.
Well, an opportunity here to right the wrong on that demoralizing shorty earlier. They're on the power play. The coach is telling them, listen, you've got to stick to the system. You have the man advantage.
Too many bodies in the way. Drives to the crease. Gives them nothing in front.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And he had the answer on that one. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Quick pass to Kyrou. The Flames will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Time ticking away here on this man advantage.
Keeping it simple and creating some speed, but they have to gain entry fast.
The man advantage expires at a tip of the cap to the penalty killers who come up big.
Timing is so important in embracing the pressure of that particular moment, James. And this power play when out there, looks like their sticks were held tight and they couldn't find a way to execute. That's a tough one.
Great reflex on display tonight on his part. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Here's a change.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, St. Louis is in a dogfight. They're clinging to this 3-2 lead. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Big time stuff there. Look at this. Attack is smothering here, and the fans are loving it. Officials calling for a timeout here on the ice, allowing for both teams to get a breather here. The Blues aren't far from the finish line now as they lead it late in this third period. And he coughs it up with the pass. And a great save. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Here's a short pass to Broberg. Less than 60 seconds to play in this tight one. Can't get a hold of that pass. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. Ball's moving the puck through his own zone. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Big time save! Oh my goodness!
Well, throw technique out the window. This time it's all about the competitive will to get to that puck. Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Tries to get the puck over to Huberdeau. Shakes off the coverage. And that carries off a stick. Feeds it over. And the extended stick ends that one. Now a quick pass to Bushnevich. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Takes the feed. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. The centermen glide into position. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. Well, after an absolute volcanic eruption in the first offensively, it kind of settled down here, Cheryl, more to your style, I would say, right? Wings are ready to rock. The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Blues are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. He grabs the puck here at the point. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Edvinsson. Sends a pass over. Reaches out and uses the stick. Feeds the puck across to Thomas. Moves inside. Sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And he takes the pass. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick feed to Larkin. A chance in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Dishes it to Bushnevich. Takes the hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Feeds it on over to DeBrincat. Here they come on the rush. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bennington. Takes the cross-ice pass. Nice poke check. Moves it to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Dishes it off. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Shen. Makes his presence known on the ice.
Pyro's moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Oh, my! Lets it go! And he keeps that one out. Sends it ahead to Holloway. Picked up along the boards by Rasmussen. With the stop. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. And now he angles it across to Rasmussen. To the front! And he decides to backtrack on a good-looking opportunity. Picked off by Joseph. Looks to get the puck over to Texier. And he slides it quickly to Joseph. And kept that one out of the net. Here's a chance. Oh, slick work with the glove by Talbot.
Nice flash from the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. St. Louis has the puck. The Blues take it across the line. Moves it quickly over to Texier. St. Louis gains control of the puck. A chance! Scores!
This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area. The puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read and a reason why it goes to the back of the net.
Detroit's won the faceoff at center. Cutting to the slot, and that's poked away. And now it's grabbed by Broberg. And he takes the feed. Look at this. Takes the bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Denies that opportunity. And he takes the dish. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Here's a chance behind the net. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. St. Louis will likely take this lead into the first intermission unless things completely bottom out here. Cops won the draw here in the defensive zone. The Blues pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Poked away. Moves it to Bolduc. And that puck leaves the zone. Quick pass to DeBrincat. Big time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. First period nearly in the books here. Sneaks by the poke check. Moves it to the middle. And scores! What an opportunity and delivers! Getting into the later stages of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Detroit's won the draw in the neutral zone. Passes it over. What a steal in his own end. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. A chance for both teams to refuel. They're back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Detroit's been outshot in this game, James, and I think it's because they're a step behind. They're going to have to find some urgency in those first 5 strides if they want to get the puck with any type of speed, and they also have to fight for the interior of the ice. They've been on the perimeter all game long.
We're still in the early stages of this period. We are all tied up in this one. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Slides it across to Shen. Slides the puck over. Moves it to the middle. He scores! What a play! The Blues are up by 1 here in period number 2.
And these are the games you have to learn how to win. You know that this is going to be a dogfight right to the end, and it's going to be the details that make all the difference in the world.
Cops 1 possession. Detroit's moving the puck through center ice. The Red Wings take it along the wall. Here's a short pass to Shen. Nice dish from the left wing. Detroit's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Thunderous hip check on the play. Gaining steam here on the attack. Here's a shot. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Slides it quickly to DeBrincat. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. And that's intercepted by Gustafson. He got all of that hit. Detroit's looking to break out. Here they come. Quick shot. Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net.
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
St. Louis is going to start with the puck after winning the draw. The Blues gain control of the puck. Scores! A huge goal puts them in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize, and this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Detroit's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Red Wings gain the zone. Quick feed to Raymond. Puck scooped up by Thomas. Makes the move in front. They score!
You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row.
The Blues are having themselves a night, wouldn't you say so far, Cheryl?
Yeah, the beginning of the second period here, and they're really maintaining the play. They're controlling it, and they're not just on the perimeter. They're finding ways to get pucks to the net.
Can't maintain possession. From the blue line. Oh, what a glove save! Wow! Buchnevich is stick handling in his own zone. Gets it over to Larkin. And now he tries to get it across to Raymond. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Falk. Steps inside the line. Shot! Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
Past the midway mark of the frame, St. Louis has taken a 3-goal lead. With possession along the wall. And that's intercepted by Kopp. Pushes it across to Gustafson. And that pass goes off a stick. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. He's got a step. Oh, beautiful save on the play.
And you you gotta love these one-on-one battles. In particular, the goaltender so aggressive, tracks the puck and makes the save.
Angles it over to Tarasenko. Pokes it away in his own end. Taken by DeBrincat. Right in front of the official's eyes, and the hand is in the air. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. And that's off a stick. Taken along the wall by Smith. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. The Blues are going to be shorthanded because of a tripping call. And their first chance to use the man advantage.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and they're looking to set up.
Buchnevich has got the puck along the wing. Here's the pass. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Talbot's got it.
Can't get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway, and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
Moves it quickly over to Thomas. And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. Let's see the call here.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
The Red Wings win the defensive zone faceoff. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Slides it over to Kane. And as the penalty expires, they'll go to work now on the man advantage. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Big time stop by Bennington.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
The Red Wings will serve 2 for slashing. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Great pressure with the stick. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. And nearing the final minute of the second. There it is! The power play goal in the back of the net. The Blues are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got a comfortable lead.
And he dodges the poke check there. Stopped by the goaltender. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. From point blank, tremendous stop by Talbot. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Sider. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Detroit's won the draw here to open this frame, and they've still got to kill off a few more seconds of this penalty.
Kane standing up, ready to go.
The Red Wings are on the attack.
Yeah, wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens. Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Power plays can be so finicky, and you have to adjust on the fly when it isn't working. Read the ice that's given, and you can't get cute when it isn't working. You got to find a way to get it to the net. What better opportunity than getting traffic there as well?
Takes the pass. Textbook poke check by Petrie. The Red Wings have it now. Comes up with a monster save in front.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. The Red Wings will play it from the corner. Takes the shot. They score! Coming up clutch here on the power play.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier that you got to get some net front presence. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. They did there, and they got the goal.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here, and the faceoff is ready to go. And that's a smart heads-up play by Tarasenko. The Blues scooping up along the boards. They pass ahead. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. St. Louis looks to attack. Score! continues to punish the opposition here in period number 3.
And the coach has to love this. I mean, when you have a major league like this in the third period, you can look down at your bench and recognize that the lines can roll. And this gives confidence to everyone on the team, not to mention they're padding their stats.
The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Moves it to Kane. Moves it to the middle. Shot! And the puck departs the zone. Oh, what a chance there!
Well, it almost looked like he converted a quick release shot. He had no time or space, but unable to put it by.
Finds some space in the corner. The cannon from the corner! Scores! Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but it at least started the escalation.
No, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in with their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
Kratos taking it from his own end. Quick pass to Neighbors, and he keeps possession. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. And that's broken up. He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save, because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
Rasmussen's got it in the defensive end. Picked up along the wall by Crew.
St. Louis has had a tremendous effort right from the puck drop. Now they'll just want to close it out so the coach can say the full 60 minutes.
Passes over to Cobb. Feeds it to Tarasenko. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Slides it across. And that's blocked away. And he's knocked off the puck there. Kyrou's crossed the line and is on the attack now. He scores! The Blues probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. And I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Slides the puck down low. The Blues gain possession. Receives the pass. And down he goes as the puck goes free. The Red Wings have it now. And he slides it quickly to Petrie. Puck picked up by Texier. Takes the pass on the left wing. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And now he moves it quickly to Berggren. Moves the puck along the half wall. Centering field. He scores! What a goal! The Red Wings are showing a little pride here in the third.
Really, that's all it's about right now. This game is over, and you can see they just want this game and the clock to tick down. They want that final buzzer to go.
St. Louis wins the draw in the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Broberg. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Thomas won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Shuts them down.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
Poked away in the defensive end. St. Louis gets a hold of it. And he coughs it up with the pass. And that's knocked away by Falk. Grabbed along the boards by Buchnevich. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Feeds it across. And that's a great heads-up play by Edvinsson. Odd man rush. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Oh, he missed the net.
I think he does a great job of getting to position here, James, to be able to get that shot off. He gets it off fast and quick. He just misses wide.
Great pass from the left wing. They've got a step. Oh, that just looked like indecisiveness there, Cheryl.
Yeah, and a lack of confidence as well, James. When you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
From the point, takes the shot. It is all over. The Blues were strong defensively tonight and just seemed to know when to pick their spot. The Flames kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. And called for the offside. We'll get a faceoff. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Larkin's won the draw at center. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Quick feed to Kadri. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Quick pass across to Kane. Shot! Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Takes the feed. Great pass from off the right side. Takes a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Talbot. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end.
50-50.
Cops won the draw inside his own end.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an icing. You know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
And that's blocked from someone in front. An easy stop with the pad by Wolf. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. And they'll start with possession. Takes a shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Big hit along the boards.
Well, he was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Drives it to the crease. Scores! And hockey tags lead. Detroit's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals lead inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
And they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James. But when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. And he shut the door on that last play. And it's a quick pass to Frost. Here they come on the attack. Oh, what a stop by Talbot. Sends it over to Comfer. Feeds the puck to Gustafsson. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Drives to the paint. Decides to think about it. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Puck grab ball side. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Makes the save. Quick pass over to DeBrincat. Shot! Calgary's got the puck shorthanded. Pass! Score! Wait with the finish! And then make it quick. Detroit's extended the lead to 2 goals here in the first.
Now you can certainly see that they've jumped to their set. They have their legs underneath them, and they've really dictated pace and controlled the game.
Moves it quickly over to Weegar. Now a quick pass to Bede. Oh, look at this. And that's broken up by Kane.
The Red Wings are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's...
Scores! Off a skate into the net.
James, this is...
Let's see what the video review concludes. The Red Wings came hungry to play this one, and they lead as a result here in the first. Calgary's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Gets a hold of the puck for the right side. And he's got that one. Oh, the officials saw that trip, and the hand is up. Here comes the call.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat, and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. They score! And the power play strikes once again.
Well, you know that specialty teams are so critical, James, and they have executed with the player advantage all night long.
Here in the late goings of the period, Detroit's now up by 4. Moves it to Edmondson. Pass in front. Picked off From the left wing, takes the feed. Shot. Comes up with the stop. And he had the answer on that play. Center into the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Scooped up along the wall by Anderson. And he slides it quickly to Coleman. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Here's a short pass to Edmondson. Sends it over to Raymond. Quick feed to Larkin. Long reach breaks up the momentum. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Welcome back, everybody. Cheryl is full of popcorn now as we get set for period number 2. Well, here we go with period number 2, and after being throttled in the first, let's see if there's a response here. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Detroit's got to try and find a way to continue right where they left off in that opening frame, James. It was near perfect. They managed the puck, they executed, they found ways to hit it by the tender. Excellent period.
Dismiss that chance.
Talbot's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. Takes it into the slot. Detroit's regained possession of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Raymond's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. And he takes the feed. Great read by the keeper to poke it away. Headman pass. Kopp's got the puck in his own zone. Excellent stick work on the play. From the point, looks to make something happen. Goes right to the crease. Wicked stop by the goaltender. Look at this. Across the line. Oh, just simply ran out of runway as he couldn't get the shot off. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Gustafson's two-handed chop is going to send him off to the box. Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
Well, first power play of the game, James. You want to start with possession and look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Larkin. The Red Wings played along the boards. Avoids the poke check. Here's a chance. Oh, that's right off the mask.
Well, he was dialed in to make the save with his mask, James, but I don't know how dialed in he's going to be now. He might be a little fuzzy.
Jostling for the puck, but still maintains possession. And he slides it quickly to Pospisil. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Gustafson's now out of the box, and we are back to even strength.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Detroit's on the attack. Fires it on net. Oh, great save right there on the play. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Red Wings have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Kopp's got the puck and they'll go on the attack. Denies him on the one-timer. Calgary's moving it up the ice. And he sidesteps the check there. How did he stop that one?
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Slides it to Mantha. Great heads-up play with the stick by Petrie. Quick feed to Watson. Centering feed.
defense creates offense, and that's exactly what they've done throughout this game, and they've had a ton of shots on net.
Larkin's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Calgary's got control of it now from their own end. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kane. The Flames move the puck in the defensive zone. Calgary's working the transition through the middle of the ice. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Uyghur's lugging the puck. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Bean. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And now it's over to Coronado. Cuts into the paint. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Fran Larceny.
Off the mask of the goaltender, going right between the eyes. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
The Red Wings win the draw on their own end. Working to shake the pressure from the defensive zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3.
Detroit's won the draw as they start this period shorthanded. Skates across the blue line. Feeds it over. Cops got it to the side. Too much traffic in the lane. On the attack along the boards. Jostles for the puck, but still hangs on. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And now he passes up to Kopp.
Siders almost back on the ice.
Detroit's PK unit comes up clutch.
Body language says it all, James. Have a look at the unit here. Every single one of them deflated. They know that they needed to score, and this is the expectation of the power play, and they go back to the bench with their heads facing their skates.
Here they come on the attack down the right side. Six by the chick. Oh, he got paddled by Talbot.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Moves the puck. Moves it over to Pospisil. Oh, smart heads-up play to put that one away. Drills him. Feeds the puck to Kane. Takes it to the front. And he opts to wait for more support. On the redirect. Denies him. Here's a shot. And he comes up big again.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but 2 consecutive saves.
And now he moves it quickly to Pospisil. Handles the puck. Can't hang on after that hit. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Makes some space. Textbook stop by Vladar. Moves it quickly over to Miromanov. Calgary's got the puck in the defensive end. From point blank. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Talbot. Scores! And they finally break on through offensively.
That's got to feel good, and they're hoping that the floodgates will now open because you know that they've had a real effective game. They've been hard on the puck. It just hasn't gone in for them, James, but they haven't gotten frustrated. They've stuck with the game plan, and here they are.
And now it's grabbed by Sider. Picked off by Backlund. Picks up the puck in his own end. Slides the pass over to Mantha. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Slides the puck ahead to Lomberg. The Red Wings play it along the wing. Here he is from the slot. Scores! The Red Wings continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
It's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
And it's a quick pass to DeBrincat. To the low slot. Broken up by Anderson. DeBrincat's on the attack in the offensive zone. Here's a blast. What a shot, but it goes off the inside of the post.
Tarasenko's had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in, with his hands. At some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in.
Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Sherratt's got it deep in the offensive end.
When you're hounding pucks and applying this type of pressure, it usually results in two things, a penalty or a goal.
All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They are really applying the squeeze. There's a textbook body check. Now a quick pass to Miromenov. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Intercepted at center by Huberdeau. Here they come on the attack. Feeds the puck over. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. And somehow he hangs on. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Moves it to Miromenov. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in the open ice. The Flames have it from their own end. Slides it over with pace to Coronado. Here they are on the attack. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Quick pass to Watson. The Red Wings looking against the half wall. Here's a short pass to Bede. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. And he loses control here.
Detroit's top line is going to come on the ice, and there's no coaching decision to be made here. I mean, they've been so effective, they contributed, and they're a reason why they're in the lead.
The Flames cross the blue line and are on the attack. They score! Right on their doorstep, the rebound there to be had, and they made no mistake about tucking that one home. Detroit's offense has put on a show tonight, and here they are in blowout mode late in the third. Backlund's won the draw here in the neutral zone. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. Detroit's puck possession was taken to another level tonight. It was dominant.
It was dominant, and it's what they did with it. They weren't afraid to attack, pay the price.
Yeah, you can just feel the buzz of this city all day long, and we are seconds away now for this opening faceoff. The Blues win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Quick feed to Folk. Tap dances around the kick. Scores! And just like that, we've got our first of the game. Melbourne, you got our broadcast headset on.
I was just putting it on, James. That was incredibly fast, and the coach couldn't have drawn it up any quicker. They say, hey, let's get off to a good start. I'd say they just did.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Bushnevich. Along the half wall with the puck. Still has possession. Hammers a shot. Wolves opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And he's got the answer for that one. Big time stop there.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Taken along the wall by Coleman. Pass across to Uyghur. Here we go, odd man rush. Tries to feed it over to Shen. Poked away in the neutral zone by Uyghur. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. The Blues move it in. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Picked up along the wall by Anderson. Grabs the puck behind the net. Moves it to Frost. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Rocks him. Quick pass to Frost. Here's an odd man rush. The Flames will play it against the boards. Oh, what a save in front. The Blues will play the puck from behind the net. He looks deep to Kyrou. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Calgary's looking to break out. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Sundqvist. All alone. He scores! That's how you finish the breakaway.
Well, he breaks away from... With his speed, James makes no mistake. Very decisive and puts it in the back of the net.
The Blues have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. And they win that draw at center. St. Louis is across the line and on the attack. Puck scooped up by Thomas. Across the point. St. Louis on the attack. Handles the pass. Picked off by Anderson. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And here's the pass to Thomas. And sends it just out of reach. Slides the puck over to Anderson. Into the offensive zone. St. Louis has it behind the cage. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And now he moves it to Folk. And he moves it up to Bushnevich. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Tremendous close save by Wolf.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Calgary's got the puck against the boards. Came up with the save on that play. He scores! What a goal! St. Louis has delivered at both ends of the ice, especially offensively, as they continue to lead late in the first. The Blues get a hold of the puck off the draw. Scrum along the boards. Trying to gain a step. He's in! Oh, what a save! Can't maintain possession after that hit. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Calgary's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. St. Louis with possession in their own zone. And he passes it up ahead to Faxa. Sends the pass over. With the stop. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Takes the feed. He grabs the puck here at the point. Broken up with a little physicality. The easy glove save by Binnington. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Joseph's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Calgary's got it, and they're on the attack. And it goes off a stick. Works it across to Texier.
Shen's almost out of the box.
Sends a pass over. The Flames can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Play is blown dead with the offside. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Backlund's won it. Here's a short pass to Paul. Pass right back. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Scores at the buzzer, and they get one.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward.
There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. You can tell we're in for a good one because almost every fan is in their seats here as we are still tied with the second getting underway. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
St. Louis needs to be better with the puck. I mean, you can have any game plan that you want, but if you can't possess it and make good decisions with it, you'll eventually find yourself behind. They're lucky they're not in this situation. Still a tied game, lots of runway left, but they need to correct it.
Gets in front of it. Directs it on over to Paul. Calgary's got a hold of the puck. From the left side, takes it at center. Quick feed to Coleman. Slides by the check. And he makes the save. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Dishes it off. Moves into the slot. Passes it over. Taken by Thomas. Cruz going to play it against the half wall. Trips it on net. Blocked in traffic. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Grabbed along the boards by Thomas. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Puck picked up by Weegar. Right up and cut into the attacking zone. Shen's carrying it ahead. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Intercepted. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Blues gain possession. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Frost picking up steam. Slides it diagonally to Zeri. Skates to the crease. Score! And we're all tied up.
Yeah, we are, James, and you can certainly feel them coming, couldn't you? I mean, the energy was starting to shift, and they get rewarded with that goal.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We got a tie game. The Blues win the draw here in the neutral zone. The Flames have it against the wall. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Toss to the paint. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
Calgary's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Puts it on there, and he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. And he's ridden off the puck. With the blast, blocked in front. St. Louis has possession of it now. Feeds the puck up to Joseph. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Miromanov. And he maintains possession of the puck here.
Oh, you get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Memphis hauled down. Penalty on the way. Here's the official call. Folks off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping. And they'll roll the power play unit right back out.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
To the front! Decides to think about it. What a steal in his own end. Looks to make a play over to Pospisil. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Moves the puck over to Bushnevich. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone.
Slides it across.
Oh my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that score.
Well, putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net.
The Flames have extended the lead to 2 now here in the second.
Yeah, and sometimes as an athlete, you take a bit of a breather here, and sometimes that frees you to continue to play and attack, but sometimes it leads to complacency. You don't want to give any edge to your opponent when you have them down.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Poked away by Weegar. Takes control of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Coleman. Centering feed. Coleman's got the puck, and here he comes. Big save, and breathe a sigh of relief. Here in the later stages of this period, Calgary's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Tosses it on to Thomas. The Flames gain possession in their own end. Weegar's moving the puck through his own zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Swing and a miss. Kadri's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up.
Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable.
And a great save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Herbert's stick work will land him 2 minutes for slashing.
And with that call by the officials, it's a long 5-on-3 set to begin.
What an opportunity, a long 5-on-3 here, and this can turn the momentum, switch the entire game in their favor. They have to find a way to execute.
Calgary's in transition. Good stand-up hit on the play. And the poke check. Oh, smart play. Angles it over to Leddy. And here at center, that's intercepted. On the backhand! Scores! And they strike once again with the extra attacker.
Wow, this has been a potent power play, and 2 things you need. You need creativity, but you also need structure, and the players know exactly where they need to be to set up, to work their magic around the perimeter, and then open up the lanes to attack the net.
The Flames take control of the faceoff. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Binnington's had a difficult time tonight, James. He's struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourselves some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up, Pounder's fired up, the players are fired up, and I know you're fired up for the third period. The Flames win the face-off here, and they got some time left to work with on this power play. The Blues will play it through the neutral zone. Moves it to Bushnevich. Quick snap! Oh, what a stop on the play as it goes off the shaft of the stick. Pass to Coronado. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. In close! It's in the back of the net! He scores!
I love this snapshot from in tight, James, that beats the goaltender, but how about the will to get to those tough areas? I mean, that's what it's all about. You can have the skill, but you got to have the will.
Calgary's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Here's a chance. Moves the pass in front. And nothing materializes on that chance. Tiptoes around the poke check. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Fantastic save! Scooped up along the wall by Coleman. Looks to pass it to Kyrou. Beam stick handling in his own zone. Sends it quickly to Uyghur. And he takes the pass. Still keeps a hold of the puck. Strong defensive effort. Calgary's got it in their own zone. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. The Flames don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. Puck grab by Parayko. Bushnevich has been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. And let's see what the call is.
Well, he's frustrated with this call, and he's going to argue it with the official, but guess what? It's going to be a call. It's not getting changed.
Man advantage unit is set.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Oh, and a huge save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. The Flames come up with the defensive zone draw. Ball's taking it from his own end. The Blues gain control of it. Quick pass across to Thomas. And there's the whistle icing the call. Frost's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Flames will go to work here in the offensive zone.
Center bears down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this tired group.
Calgary's crossed the line and on the attack. Tap dances around the check. Risky play with the paddle, but it works. And now it's grabbed by Lombard. And time expires on the power play. Zolt. He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And he takes the feed. Cuts to the front. Feed's tripped up and the official's hand is in the air signaling penalty. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Here comes the call.
And yet another penalty is called, so out comes the PK unit, and you know what? They are taxed, they are worn down. If this continues, it's all going to backfire.
The Flames win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Here he is, in the open ice, on the breakaway! The Flames win the draw. Uyghur's got it in the defensive end. And he takes the dish.
Frost's team is flying out there, James. I mean, this is a blowout. He already has one. How many more is he going to get?
Knocks it away with the stick. Picked up along the boards by Fowler. The Blues will take it behind the net. Drops the puck in the slot. Takes a whack, but still hangs on. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Takes a shot. Misses the net.
You utilize possession to get scoring chances, James, and they got the look that they wanted. They just missed. Not even opportunity for a rebound. That's a tough one.
Here we go. 2-on-1. Here's a shot. Oh, it's stopped. Oh, my goodness. What a save. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Here's a shot. Tremendous stop by Wolf.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. Let's get the official decision.
This is not the way they wanted the game to go. Just undisciplined, taking a ton of penalties. They'll have to reset and refocus if they want to find a way to get on top.
The Blues win the draw. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Feeds it over. Scores! Oh, a huge goal here, Cheryl.
Another shorthanded goal, James. I mean, the opponent is looking nervous with the puck on that power play, and they recognize it, and they attack, and they're rewarded for their efforts.
The Flames will play it in their own end. Quick pass to Zary. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Takes the puck at the point. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Blues have possession shorthanded. Leddy's swooping in on the attack. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Huge steal at his own end. There's a shot. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
Hockey is a game of inches, and you know these acts. Hold on a second, James. There's going to be a call on this as you see the official signaling a penalty. Anytime you're shorthanded, you're compromised, but this time it's even furthermore because their best PKer is in the box. He had a shorty earlier in the game.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Joseph's into the offensive zone now on the attack. The Blues have it from the corner. Here's a short pass to Fowler. Under a minute to go in the third. And he loses control of the puck. The Blues carry it along the wall. Great save by Wolf. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Coronado. The Flames have it now. And he slides it quickly to Uyghur. Quick shot! Denied by the goaltender. Oh, big time hit along the wall. And this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I would want to be
Scores! And there's another power play goal. Wow.
Well, practice makes perfect, and you know that they've been working on this in practice. They've got the right personnel. The coaching staff has showed them video of how they want it executed, and they deliver tonight.
Calgary's offense has not been a problem tonight. They put a lot of shots on net and lead it big time late in this third period. The Flames win possession here in the open ice. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And it's grabbed by a teammate. Moves it over to Kyrou. Here's a chance. He scores! What a finish!
Well, he explodes into that one-timer. It's a perfect setup, and he's in wonderful position. Gets a perfect rotation and buries it.
Final horn is sounded, bringing this one to an end.
Cheryl, this is one of those games that the analytics departments will look at and say, the math doesn't add up here.
And sometimes it's about the eye test. When you look up at the scoreboard, yeah, they're victorious.
And he elects to play the puck. Quick feed to Kane. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Buchnevich has got it in the offensive zone. And that's blocked in traffic. Shuts him down.
Talbot's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
Oh, great read as he pokes it away. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Big time stop there. Tries to feed it over to Raymond. Takes it to the net. And he opts to wait for more support. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Detroit's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Tarasenko. And the referee caught that trip on the play. We've got a delayed penalty coming up. Probert's getting 2 for tripping. First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
First power play opportunity of the game, and also a chance to dictate pace if they can go ahead in this one.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Moves inside! Tremendous read as he pokes it away with the paddle. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. One-on-one with the goaltender. Scores! Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James, and then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in.
St. Louis wins it at center. Slides the puck over. Great save from in tight.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
The Blues have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Slides the puck to Hall. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Moves it around along the half wall. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Breakaway. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
Slows him up on the play, and that's going to cost him as the officials caught that one. And here comes the judgment from the official.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
St. Louis has won the faceoff here in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Denies the chance by blocking it. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Passes the puck over to Parayko. That's broken up in the neutral zone. Larkin's lugging the puck. Moves it to Edvinson. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And that one's stopped. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Whoa!
And he's rattled as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count. Joseph's almost ready to get back on the ice.
The Red Wings run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Now there's players on the bench that would kill for that opportunity. Just no urgency whatsoever from that power play unit and didn't generate any momentum.
There's the whistle. Offside is the call. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Red Wings have taken a 1-0 lead. The Blues win the faceoff at center. St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Folk. Moves by the check. Comfer's got the puck in his own zone. In alone. Stopped by the goaltender. And he slides it quickly to Shen. Dishes it to Holloway. Takes the pass. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Good check, frees the puck up. Dishes it off. And that's intercepted by Rasmussen. Loses his balance on the play. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Picked up against the glass. Makes a save right there. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. Oh, that misses. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. Drives to the sweet spot. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Cops won the draw here in the neutral zone. Broken up with a stick. Fires it, and one last save. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. Clean sheet of ice. Period 2 is set to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Receives the pass. The Blues get a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Bushnevich. Keeps a hold of it on the play. Picked up here in the neutral zone by Edvinsson. Driving right to the front. That goes off a twig. Takes the feed. With the backhander. Denies them in close.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Here's a chance on the attack. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
Thomas wins the draw at center. And the puck leaves the zone. St. Louis takes possession at center. Blocked him in the open ice. There's a firm collision. Puck scooped up by Neighbors. Centering pass, and that's intercepted. They've got some momentum here. Oh, the poke check. What a read by the goaltender. Passes it to Thomas. And now he angles it across to Broberg. And that's intercepted. Takes the feed from the left side. A chance in front! Scores! A no-doubter off the one-timer.
Well, that was a blistering shot. We could hear him call for that puck up here. He wanted it. He was teed up, and he let it rip.
Detroit's carried the puck like it's been on a string all night, Cheryl.
Puck's been on their stick, and their opponent's been on their heels. They've just been worn down with the offensive zone possession time. And how about the goaltender? Seeing so much rubber tonight and a lot in the netting.
St. Louis gains a hold of it. They've got numbers here. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Tarasenko's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Well, look at this, Cheryl. Here we go. The parade is officially underway.
It certainly is, and everyone in the building, you can hear the crowd just jeering with their frustration, including everyone on the bench, completely deflated right now.
A non-stop procession with the penalty box for the home team. Poked away at center by Gustafsson. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Sends the feed in front. And he opts to backtrack here on the play. And he's able to handle that one.
Binnington's been off his game tonight, really looking uncomfortable between the pipes, and he needs to settle in and find a way to create some momentum for his team. But on the other side of the puck, I mean, the forwards have to contribute offensively, and they can only do that if there's a sense of urgency to their game.
Loses the coverage there. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Joseph's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty.
Kratos up and ready to get back on the ice. Being on the power play is a privilege. Trust me, I know I was never on it, always on the PK. So for those players who didn't execute, yes,
and we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Makes a save and locks it down between the pipes.
Yeah, and you don't have to look pretty doing it. What you have to do is make yourself as big as possible and keep it out, and that's exactly what he does.
Detroit's got it in the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by Sherratt. Takes it across the blue line. Taken by Bergeron. He says, let's get physical in that play. Quick feed to Broberg. Gets it to the middle, and that chance is blocked. Picked up along the wall by Bergeron. The Red Wings are in transition. Into the corner now. Chance in front. Oh, big-time save by Binnington.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
And now he tries to get it across. Oh, this looks dangerous. Oh, what a save. Tries to the crease. And he makes that save as well. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Oh, fantastic save by Talbot. Big-time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there is, man. You can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
In all alone on the breakaway. And that's poked away. Wow.
And that's a great play, James. This is a tough poke-check to make because if you miss, it's in the back of your net.
Can't keep a hold of it. Well, a sign that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
The Blues now need to find a way to get a few more of those.
Yeah, they need them because if they get that pushback and they can get a couple more, they'll feel like they have an opportunity to win the game, and then the sticks get heavy on the other side. But a lot of work to do to make that happen.
Tries to get it to Petrie. Moves it quickly over to Larkin. And he takes the feed. And that slides right out to center ice. Avoids the poke check. Scores! Dylan Larkin! The Red Wings are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
Moves it to Holloway. Oh, wow! And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Detroit's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Oh, quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Quick pass to Larkin. Centering feed. He scores! What an opportunity and delivers! The Red Wings probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always the word that coaches talk about. And if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Puck picked up by Buchnevich. And a great save! Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Red Wings are off to the box. Interference the call. The Blues will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Schenns gain the line and on the attack. Here's a short pass to Holloway. Detroit's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Takes it into the slot. And he elects to explore his options. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bennington. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up.
Now you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
Takes a bump but hangs on to the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Faxa. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. And as he steps back out onto the ice, they'll go to work with the man advantage here. And that pass is redirected. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. The Blues will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Folks got it along the wing. Oh, and he denies it with a fantastic stop there. Slides it up to Kane.
Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group certainly just looked comfortable.
Oh, the officials were all over that trip.
Well, sometimes you just have to get through it, James, when you're on the PK up against a good power play. But the number's certainly going up now with that kill.
The Red Wings are being called for tripping. The Blues once again send out their power play unit.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Big play inside the defensive zone. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle. St. Louis takes possession off the draw.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3. There's more ice available. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there, and an infraction happens. Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Golfers won the face-off. And they keep the pressure on. And the officials are calling a delayed penalty here. Looks like a trip. Critical face-off looming with a little 3-on-3 hockey on tap.
Well, it's all about possession, James, and you can see here the ability to be able to read the numbers, but man, you got to know exactly where you are.
2-on-1, here we go! Slides it across! On the fence! A stick save and crushes the rush! The Red Wings take it along the wall. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. And that doesn't reach the net. Here comes the sentence.
This is a frustrating situation, James, just taking a whackload of penalties and really unable to get any momentum in this game because they're shorthanded the whole time.
The Red Wings will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Shuts them down. St. Louis has the puck. Holloway's out of the sin bin and joins the penalty kill here. Slides it quickly to Cobb. Quick shot. Comes up with a monster save in front. Now he slides it up to Kyrou. Cutting to the front of the net. The Red Wings have it from their own end. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Redirected in front. Scott, no! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. The Red Wings power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
On the power play again, James, and they don't get a goal. And this unit has been snake-bitten, and you can see it in their body language. Really frustrated and deflated with all the opportunities they've been given.
Grabbed along the boards by Hall. Smart defensive play here in the open ice. Detroit's looking to break out. And the puck skips away after a nice defensive deflection. They've got the defense outnumbered. Shot! Nice save from point-blank range. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. And it's a quick pass to Texier. And makes the save. Puck grab by Sherratt. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. Sidesteps the check. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
Makes the stop under pressure. The Red Wings are just minutes away from closing out this blowout. They have had plenty of scoring opportunities and have maximized most of them. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Gustafson's got the puck. Moves with the puck at the corner. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash. Here comes the official's decision.
What an ugly game. You're down by a bunch of goals and you take a penalty. Really, it's inconsequential as the game is out of hand. So frustrating.
Larkin's won the draw and they're on the attack. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves the puck. Centering feed! Puts it off the post. Detroit's got the... It's a 2-on-1. Dishes it off. What a save! Oh my goodness, I thought they had it there up the rush. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Sneaks by the poke check. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Cops ready to take the draw here on this power play. The Red Wings take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Passes it over. Centering feed. Another pass. Scores! What a play. Thomas and company still shorthanded here as they get ready for the face-off. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Works it across to Petrie. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Bennington. Quick feed to Krug. And that's broken up by Petrie. The Red Wings played along the boards. What a steal in his own end. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very...